Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Super Mario 64, Part 6. We've made it back to Part 6. In the last episode, as you guys know, we struggled for 5 minutes on a star in Shifting Sandland, the last star that we had to do, at least for now, until we do, 100 coin stuff. And then after that, even though it was a little bit of a slow process and it took the rest of the episode to do, we cleared out the rest of Hazy Maze Cave. In this episode, we're going to be doing some stuff with the Vanish Cap, which is our last cap that we have to get, as well as, we got to get that second MIP star. Hello, it is spawned. We're going to be also clearing out some stuff for Dire Dire Docks, and maybe actually doing the second Bowser fight. It might actually be very possible that we're heading into the second Bowser fight. Fellas, I got to tell you what, I kind of told myself that I was going to end with just recording parts 4 and 5 today, and then kind of leave it off from there. But in a shocking turn of events, I'm actually recording a third episode today. I do believe this is actually going to be my last, don't worry. But I was like, I got one more in me, recording a full hour's worth of content. We're chilling. But hope you all are doing well. Not much to really say that didn't happen from the last episode, other than, man, I feel like this series, I'm having a bit of a thing of, I'm enjoying it more as I go on. Mario 64 is a funny case of that. Diddy Kong Racing, I feel like I was enjoying it the most at the beginning. Donkey Kong Jungle Beat, I think, actually got the most enjoyable when the game got a lot harder. So, you remember when we were failing all the crest stuff? Yeah, that stuff was fun. I feel like my demeanor maybe could have come across like I was not happy about having to redo those kingdoms. No, I was like excited to make another episode out of it, bro. I think also it was some sort of like small bias towards the fact that that was my first Let's Play, You get to indulge in making more episodes of said Let's Play, and I think it definitely, that played a part in it, right? Should also mention, by the way, this is for sure the most difficult level in terms of the cap stars to make. I believe it is definitely the biggest struggle area. Not that it's particularly bad necessarily. That smooth sailing? Oh my god, it's just smooth sailing. Okay, first try that sucker. What's up? Oh my god. This is definitely the toughest of the three, though. Get that last 8 red coin. That last 8 red coin. Okay, cool. And then we are going to get the Vanish Cap and then head into this little... Yeah, so the thing with the Vanish Cap is like these barbed wire fence areas, you can actually just walk through them. Usually through some indicators of like if there's a star or a red coin behind stuff. It usually gives you a good indicator on if it is something that you can pass through with the Vanish Cap. By the way, yes, we had to drain the water moat in order to get to this, which is, you end off the game, at least if you get the Vanish Cap, you end off the game with a drained moat and whatnot by ground pounding those little, I thought I was going to fall there. You end up having to get those little pillars and then draining the whole moat and everything. It's a interesting concept. I definitely think it's a little strange, but I'm like, you know what? I get the vision. I'm not going to judge because I think I get the vision. So we're going to go ahead and head on in to Dire Dire Docks. Now, Dire Dire Docks, we only needed 30 stars to get here, by the way. I just want to mention that. We had enough stars to get here by, like, episode 3. So, half of the Let's Play ago, we were able to go to this area, but, we grinded. We did everything we could. Board Bowser sub. So, Dire Dire Docks is a weird level for me, right? Because I find that this level is pretty much okay. It just has a very, very annoying, in my opinion. Oh god, I hope you didn't hear that slight burp. It has a very, very annoying red coin star. I think the most annoying red coin star in the game to me, to be frank. I don't like the red coin star in this. Okay, I want to clarify. I don't think it's a bad red coin star, but it's just lengthy, it's a hair lengthy, and I'm just not, I don't vibe with it too much, man. I don't know, it's, I get what they're going for, but, and of course you'll see it here in a minute, but it's definitely not my favorite red coin star in the world, but every other star Yeah, hold on. Every other red coin star in this this point of the game is, you know, pretty okay. There's not really... I'm sure there are some that are worse than others. Wet Dry World is a case of one that I kind of am not the biggest fan of. I really can't get up on this on the 3D All-Stars version, can I? Okay, there we go. That actually was pretty smooth sailing, I would say. And we are collecting star 57. Kind of crazy that it's already star 57. So, interesting thing to point out about this is that when you first get the first star in Dire Dire Docks, this little like whole area opens up. This is where you go to fight the second Bowser fight. We're not going to be doing that yet. It's probably going to happen during this episode, I think. But I don't believe that, you know, I mean, obviously we're just not going to be doing it right this second. Similar to Jolly Roger Bay, we have another chest-related star. This one is definitely a lot more difficult than the last. It took me a good bit longer to memorize the order of these chests, which is fine. I don't necessarily also have a problem with the order of these chests because it's mostly just you start at a certain point and then you just go around to the outside, and then that middle one is the last one you get. The problem, and where I feel they were absolutely devious, number one, is if you're noticing the little whirlpool thing that kills you, they put the chest right in front of it where you are close enough while getting this to get sucked into its kind of, you know, pull. The problem, do you see the issue here? Do you see the issue here? You have to fight for your life just for it to properly register you getting it, and you almost end up dying as a result, and I really do think that is a poorly placed chest, in my opinion. I think if they wanted to place it slightly out in front, they could have just placed it a little more on the level of the other chests, or maybe on the, like, slight little hill of it, but I understand that if it was on the hill, it might have been slightly awkward. You know, I kind of get it. I get why maybe there's concerns for that. Here's the red coin star. Here's a red coin star I so do not enjoy that much. It's just not, again, I think it's, I don't know if it's my least favorite red coin star in the game. It might be, to be honest. I think this might be the weakest red coin star, simply just because of, well, I wouldn't say it's actually an issue of concept. I actually think they had a good concept for it. You're pole jumping in a way that is definitely unique in the game. But I do definitely find that for me, and in terms of the things that I like doing in this game, it is definitely one of the weaker areas of this game, for sure. It is one of the weaker areas for the game, and I don't really enjoy it as much. But it's still an okay start. I don't think it's horrible by any means. It's, you know, it's not egregious. Something I did want to tell you guys while we do this, because I know this is going to be kind of a potentially snoozer section for me, so I figure might as well banter at the very least, right? I should mention to you guys that I did have a particular concept in mind. Where is pole jumping for red coins? That's cool. Where's the poles? Am I dumb, or do I just not... Huh. This is... Okay, so this is really strange. This may be a portion of the game that I just do not remember. Where are the poles that are supposed to spawn? Aren't they supposed to... This is the red coin star. Why are they... Huh. I'm gonna have to look that up. So, what we're gonna do instead, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do the Vanish Cap and the Metal Cap related star first. I'll probably pause after I do these two stars to check and verify what in the world is happening there, because it is very, very strange to me that that is not showing. I don't actually know. What? Huh? Okay, for some reason you can't go out the top, but you can go on the sides. Okay, that might have been a base game decision. I swear the pole The pole star is kind of weird, though, because Collect the Caps is the name of that star. Why is that specifically the name for the star? There's some weird choices in Dire Dire Docks, man, let me tell you. While I'm here, I might also go ahead and get the Manta Ray star. Sorry, I'm doing them a little... I'm breaking my little in-order convention for this because for some reason, the polls are not showing up. I don't know. You might actually have to do something like do the Bowser fight first before those show up. If that is the case, that is really strange, but I don't think that's a thing. Why? That just didn't go through? Hello? Okay, let's take this one step at a time. 1, 2, we can count. 3, 4, 5. Okay, cool. You'll have to see it. Yeah, this is a weird episode, bro. The last 2 episodes have been weird, man. Shifting Sandland threw me for a loop, made me start in an area that I'm not familiar with, and it was just a whole shebang. We're at 60 stars. I want to inform you guys, 10 stars from now, we actually would be able to just fully go to the final boss. Yeah. I say that like a bunch of you probably already don't know that, 70 stars you can go to Bowser. Listen, I could say all my little fun fact, we could go here at a certain point. If you guys didn't know, it's easier to say that for games like Donkey Kong Jungle Beat because, again, I've talked about this concept. That game's a little more niche. Even Diddy Kong Racing, which is pretty popular, has a pretty niche audience. Mario 64 is definitely not a niche audience. So, saying, by the way, guys, at 70 stars, we can go to the final boss. It's not really, is anyone really surprised by that? I don't think a whole lot of people are surprised by that, to say the least. So for the Metal Cap star, we got to do this little thing of kind of, lightly swimming ourselves into these little hoops down here. Yes, we have 2 hoop-related stars. And then the star will spawn down here. The main quirk is that we actually, in order to actually get the star without being pushed away by the force, we need to get the metal cap so that we're, properly sunken underneath. And it fell. Hey, dude. I'm gonna wait. I'm just gonna wait. The poles are still not there. Do they spawn after you do the Bowser fight? Because if so, that is definitely a bit stranger than I remember, to be honest. If we can't do that star yet, we'll just do this, because, this is the 5th one, and then the 6th and final one is going to be the red coin one. Okay, real quick, fellas, let me go verify when the pole star, like the polls for the red coin stars actually show up. I will be right back. Yep, alright, look, I immediately already got clarification. You actually need to beat Bowser first, which is, I find kind of strange. I don't really, understand why you'd have to beat Bowser first for polls on a red coin star to spawn, but, I mean, I don't know, they were just feeling quirky, but that does mean that we do actually get to do Bowser, this episode, because to be honest, man, it was kind of looking like we weren't going to end up getting to do it, or if we were, it was definitely going to, I think, go over the 20-minute mark, which, if it went over the 20-minute mark, I mean, the Bowser stuff is still important enough that I would definitely just get it anyways. I'll go to like 23 minutes if we got to do that. I don't really... Look, I'm not going to get that serious into things, but we got to get the red coins as well, as you can see. This is Bowser in the Fire Sea, which is... I used to have a weird relationship with this specific Bowser stage. I thought it was kind of a little annoying. Watch us. Nope. Doing that on 30 All-Stars, you think I'm insane? Doing the frame 1 wall kicks? Nah, man. It's difficult. But I do find that, this level used to annoy me a fair bit, but I actually find that nowadays it is pretty bearable, all things considered. I would argue it is pretty bearable and pretty fun to, go through. I actually love particularly racing my friends when we play Co-op Deluxe through this stage. It's a fun time, man. I enjoy it. Give me you. Oh, no, I missed it. There we go. And then we're going to get the other 2 red coins up here. But yeah, I have a very good association with this level nowadays. Help me. Okay, we're good. I always also manage to somehow accidentally kill myself sometimes. Through the means of that. That is how I end up killing myself, is that exact fire jet. Not the other ones. That exact one ends up getting me killed legitimately, like, all the time. And it is oh so frustrating. Well, I say frustrating. This is one of those games that realistically I played it so much that honestly I can't get mad at the game. Because I have so much experience in this game at this point that everything I do, and this is already the case to begin with, but everything I do and die from in this game, none of it's really RNG for the most part. It can all be chalked down to a simple skill issue, really. That's how this game works. That's how this game works, and, you know, I've just come to accept that fact. You know, it's fine. There's no issue with it. No issue with the tissue. Let's go and fight our second Bowser fight, which is particularly unique compared to the other two fights that we're going to be having. Or one that we've already had, and then the next one, which will be the final one. So, he does this little leap thing, and tilts the whole stage. You have to kind of keep yourself up, and then after that, you just kind of get behind him, wait, do a little grab. That's absolutely not where I wanted to throw, but we got the bye-bye line. It's just, it's no so long gay Bowser, you know? It's really no so long gay Bowser. Also, every time he hops back on the stage, if you, you know, fail to get him on properly, he does in fact tilt the stage. This is particularly difficult, man. I have to, like, think ahead of time because of the stupid delay, man. It's so dumb. It's actually so dumb. Okay. Cool. So that's the second Bowser fight cleared. That is also almost the entirety of the basement, with the exception of the 100 coins cleared. The only star we have not done is the pole vaulting star. And there's a part of me that's like, maybe we should end the episode here, but I actually think we're going to go ahead and do this star real quick. It is probably going to push us past 20 minutes, but I think that it's fine. I think you guys deserve a little longer episode, you know, as a treat for being so epic, guys. I say that like I've been keeping track of how the analytics and, you know, the performance of the Mario 64 episodes have been doing. As of the time that I'm recording this, by the way, we're still on Diddy Kong Racing. Part 9 came out today, I think. We just got around to... I believe today was the episode where we were doing the trophy race and the battle mode minigame for Sherbert Island, I believe. I think that's what we were doing. I want to say. So did the polls... They do! Okay, that's so weird. It's such a strange decision, in my opinion. I don't know. It's like, I don't think I hate it. I just find it strange and unusual that they would tie poles spawning for a red coin star behind, you know, clearing out the second Bowser fight first. But I mean, hey, what can you do, really? This is a weird jump. That is a very weird jump. You know, that was on me for just trying to, you know, beat the buzzer and really try and get the pole when it was clearly looking like I just wasn't going to get it. Let's try this again. Would you believe me if I told you the latency just ate my input? Oh, yeah, by the way, you may notice, you probably didn't notice earlier, but there is a wall open in the side of the underwater area, by the way. That, I guess, also unlocks when you... Dude, I don't know what's happening. That also opens whenever you defeat Bowser, I guess. And it doesn't... If you're thinking it takes you to some really secret area, it actually takes you out to I can't get the angle. I, like, just straight up cannot get the angle. Is there a different... No, they really just only give you the option to do this one, huh? It's just so awkward for some reason. I legitimately cannot explain it. You know what's funny is we're already at the 20-minute mark, and I'm just sitting here fumbling. Oh, my God. Oh, this is so bad. This is so bad. I want to talk about it. Wait! Fellas, I've made my decision. I'm going to pause real quick until I get up there. I'm going to pause real quick. I will be right back. It's just crazy, man. Like, the first attempt I do to, you know, like, actually... the first attempt I do to actually make it right after I... Let's wait. Actually, no. Let's go this way, because this is where the actual red coins were located. Sick. We're gonna... Fellas, we need to calm it down. We need to be patient. We need to be in Zen mode. Get this. Get that. Then we're gonna wait. I don't like this, man. Just come on, man. Oh, right. They make you go backwards. They couldn't just make like a way over, bro. They couldn't make one that goes two different directions. They couldn't do such a simple thing. Listen, man. I really do think maybe this star in particular, I just got a vendetta against it. This is a lot worse than I remember it being, but I also do want to clarify in defense of this star, it is probably not nearly as bad if you're not playing the 3D All-Stars version of the game. You know, like it's probably not nearly as bad. That being said, my God, bro, like it's just, it makes me really upset to be doing this. I think I'm going to go this way first. It's everything about this area over here is making me very shy, very nervous. I definitely could have saved this for the next episode, but figured, you know, just bite the bullet, go ahead and get it out of the way, you know. It's going to haunt me otherwise, you know. It's because I plan to be done with recordings for the day after this episode, so it's like, just bite the bullet while you can, man, and just go ahead and get it all over with. They make you do way too many, like, back and forths on this. They should have just interconnected it into one, like, you flow across it. Because, see, now what I gotta do is I gotta go backwards 2 poles and then go around that other way, which is, like, I really think maybe this is genuinely my least favorite red coin star. And it is genuinely a lot more annoying than I remember it being. You know, the whole thing of getting up here in the first place is one thing. I think that stuff is fine. What bugs me more... Saved. See, I got a rhythm down. Just find an area where you can get a proper double jump and then just do a kick. You know, it shouldn't be that janky, but what can you do? And I mean, especially with it already being just as janky because it's, well, 3D All-Stars. See, this is a weird segment, bro. This is a weird segment. Give me this. Go. Okay. And then we should just be good from here. Oh, thank God, bro. This star is an utter pain, bro. Like, I would never wish anyone doing this on my worst enemy. Well, okay. Like, I think it's fine, again, if you're maybe playing a normal version of the game. But if you're playing 3D All-Stars. I mean, dude, there's just a particular... Make enough space. Trajectory. Please. It's just insane. It's like insult to injury, the fact that they make you redo this jump again just to get up to the star. I really do not like this star. It's just pain. I feel like there's no point in cutting out this segment because the star is right there. The star is right there. Oh my God, we've probably been here for like 7 minutes. Guys, this is my downfall. Oh my gosh, dude. Oh, okay. I'm gonna be so genuine with you. I may end up cutting out more of that in post, as opposed to, you know, I cut out some segments through pausing the recording. I may end up cutting out some segments of that in post because, wow, that star is bad. Oh my gosh. It's like you could boil it down to a pure skill issue thing, but honest to God, fellas, that was just horrendous. And it ended up being the longest episode in the Let's Play too, because of this. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe it won't be once I cut it down. If I cut it down. Look, fellas, I'm going to go ahead and end this episode here. Wow. Dude. Oh. Yeah, that's rough. I'm going to go ahead and end off this episode here. Fellas, pretty eventful day. A lot of swimming. Collecting a cap. We're not talking about this coin, this star. It's just, we're not even going to acknowledge it. It's just, it never happened. It's not real. We also beat Bowser, though. So, maybe we have something good to look forward to. So that's going to do it for part 6 of Super Mario 64. In the next episode, plan is we're going to be going to the upper floor, which is our last floor in the game. Probably before that, we're going to be doing some stars that we weren't able to do before because of not having the caps for it. Probably just end up being Big Boo's Haunt's Vanish Cap Star and Jolly Roger Bay's Metal Cap Star. But other than that, we pretty much should be good. So I'm going to go ahead and end off this episode here. Hey, if you guys enjoyed this video, maybe like, comment, subscribe. I don't know. It's your life. Do what you want. I don't really care. And I will see you fellas in the next video. Bye-bye, guys.